Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Good morning. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today we are continuing reading from the book Nectarean Ocean of the Holy Name by His Holiness Sachidananda Swami Maharaj. Today we are reading on the conclusion part. In order to test how far you have already realized the qualities mentioned in section 2 of this chapter, answer the following questions. How eager am I to serve, or do I just want to be served? How eager I am to respect others, or do I rather strive for being respected? How much do I care for others, or do I mainly care for myself? Am I glad upon seeing the advancement of others, or do I envy them? Am I fully dependent on Guru and Krishna, or rather on my own arrangements? These questions are meant to serve as a scale of humility that is mandatory for acquiring a spiritual vision. They also illustrate how the four qualities described in the third verse of Sri Sikshastika characterize the chanting of a pure devotee. Developing them is the best protection against the 10 offenses,
Mother,
which
we are
I.
not seeing your screen. I don't know if you're sharing. We are just seeing like a dark background.
Still dark, Mataji.
Like just seeing. It says it started sharing, but just we see the black screen. Don't see any.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. I stop share screen again. For some reason, the screen share is paused. I don't know why. Resume. Yeah, it's just not letting me. Hmm. But go ahead and read, Mataji. At least we can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, Mataji.
Hmm.
Developing
Oh,
them is the best protection against the 10 offenses, which isolates us from the potency of the holy name. Since such a pure devotee considers himself the most fallen, he will never blaspheme other devotees, nor will he envy anyone. Rather, he serves all living beings and helps them go back to Krishna. He is never in danger to mistake the position of the demigods for that of Krishna and thus adore them separately. For he knows that all living entities, including the demigods, are eternal servants of the Lord and cannot grant any blessings without his permission. Number 3. He will not act against the orders of his spiritual master because he is aware that he possesses neither the power nor the intelligence to go back to Krishna independently of his Guru. Being aware of his absolute dependence, he studies the holy scriptures and the comments of the Acharyas with the humble attitude of a disciple. As a result of chanting purely, he has actually experienced the potency of the holy name and therefore never considers the glory of chanting to be an exaggeration. Fixed in the knowledge of Namatattva, he does not try to interrupt the holy name. Having given up the identification with the body and thus the desire to become happy in the material world, he is never tempted to commit sins on the strength of the holy name. Neither will he consider the chanting of Hare Krishna a fugitive ritualistic activity, as he chants in a humble attitude of praying, O Radha, O Krishna, please engage me in your service. Being aware of the responsibility for the conditioned souls and caring for their best interest, he will gradually try to elevate them with information on the holy name, which is relevant to their level of advancement. He will try to engage them in hearing the holy name. If he happens to have the service as guru, he will not initiate someone who has no faith and who will commit offenses. Moreover, because he has full faith in the holy name, he always endeavors to improve his chanting by eradicating the weeds of anarthas and by continuously surrendering the enthusiasm and faith. By deliberating in this way on how to avoid the 10 offenses, we should employ the third verse of the Sri Sikshastika as a key to rise from the stage of Namabhasha to pure chanting, thus attaining the spiritual kingdom without chanting on the level of Shuddhanama. This destination can only be gained by extraordinarily